maybe, I don't know, that podcast only did like maybe 60 episodes, and that was hard. Um,
Yeah.
of course, I did the little weird at night shit with those guys for a while, and that went to that many episodes. But like, I didn't have to do anything like, like this. It was just like little, do these lines here for this random thing and do this. And of course, I would put one of my like videos up there for it. But like, that in itself, even just writing a minute long rap and trying to record that and have it up every few days and doing that for years, that shit is it's tough. I can write like that, but I don't know, I don't like forcing it. And
That's
it
why you're the
becomes
I feel you.
scientist.
Yeah, true indeed. True indeed. I don't think I've ever met. It's very rare that I can say I met somebody whose name is absolutely appropriate for them. Um, you know what I'm saying? It's a rarity for me because a lot of times I hear people's names and I think to myself, but why would you call yourself that? That's not you. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what? Matter of fact, let me ask y'all a question. Just so y'all know, I already hit the button. We're recording right now. But what's some of your favorite rap names you've heard? And this is some random out of the blue ass shit that just came from what we was just talking about. But what's some of the best rap names you've heard?
Man, like best as in like, oh, that's cold, or best as in funny?
Let's do cold first, then we can do funny. Absolutely. Because I heard some wild ones too.
I'll pull back one. We can kind of round robin it, I guess. I'll pull one from back in the day. Like, I didn't listen to this person that much because I'm not, it wasn't my time. But like, I always thought it was a hard name. That Jeru the Damager.
Woo,
Damager.
yeah.
I just thought the Damager, like that's your moniker. Like you just that's what you do. That's what I'm expecting. I like that.
Yes. Hell yeah. What about you, Monster?
I mean, there are other ones, but the first one that comes to mind that just always seemed to fit so well was Pastor Troy.
Pastor Troy is hard.
Yo, that's a real good one. Hell yeah! Like I can't remember the first time I heard the name. It literally made me want to go check him out. Like his name is Wayne. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, let's see what's up with it.
And then you listen to the music and you're like, wait a minute.
What church are you a pastor at?
God, that's a hell of a congregation.
You feel me? Hell yeah. Shit, Most Def is probably one of my favorite rap names. Like,
no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? That name
He's
is
on my list.
His name is really dope. Yeah, his name's really dope.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nope. I'm real simple with the names. Like I just like simplicity, right? Like there's one thing to having like a cold moniker, but there's also something to like using your own name. And sometimes like that's why I did it for myself, right? Like you split it up so you can kind of show who you are plus the personality. Like I always like that. That's why the littles don't bother me. It's overdone now, but like Lil Wayne was hard when that shit hit.
Indeed.
Like hearing the littles like that. Shit.
Yeah, but then you got things like Lil Baby and Lil Boozy, and it's like, wait a minute, brother. Y'all took it a little far now.
Lil Dandruff and Lil Xan. Stop doing drugs. The fuck is wrong with you?
Humans are just copycats by nature, man. That's just all I can surmise from that. Cause man, like little babies, and then everybody's a baby, and then everybody's this, and then everybody got 3 letters on their name. I thought we was enemies of the alphabet boy. I didn't think 3 letters was stuff that we were supposed to be using. And then all of a sudden, everybody's LBC, EBK, this, that, and the third. No offense to nobody out there. Hey, sorry.
Because y'all little motherfuckers like to shoot people for saying stuff. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's just like, man, what is this? But I know it'll be something else in another couple years.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Like who we've been talking about recently that has a dope name that like it just seems to get like doper and doper every time like we talk about him. Lazarus.
Lazarus,
Lazarus just hits just because this motherfucker continues to rise from the pit every time and just bring heat.
Now, it's funny you say that because I just interviewed Lazarus in Tucson last night. And I asked him about the origin of his name because all these years I known him, I've never asked him where his name came from. I'm not gonna say it now. Y'all want to hear it? Go listen to Sidebars. Episode 40 with Tucson and Lazarus.
Yeah, I wish I could have been on that. I was on the road.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Busta Rhymes. I always thought that was a dope name.
No doubt.
I was like, yo, that's crazy. Your name is Busta Rhymes? Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Yeah, it's really self-explanatory.
Now, Terry, tell me some of the funny ones. I got Tell me
I mean,
some of the other names you've heard.
I mean, there's just funny ones. Like I always pops in my mind. There's like a local guy, Sonny Bonaho. I know that's not what that name means. Like it's an actual name, but it's like the way that it was done. It's just like, oh man, that's clowning. Like you can't see that and not be like, what is that?
I did it the first time I saw it. I was like, who?
Yeah. Who is that? Who are you talking about?
That's just funny.
I always thought some of them were just like, and I like Young Thug, but I thought that name was so drab. Like it's just so like it's fucking Boondocks, right? Like it's Thugnificent. It's just like that. It is what it was, and I'm like, man, I really was in that era, like listening to all that, and I knew what it was, but it just is so generic and it's so like dystopian future. When you look back on it now, you're like, what the fuck? What was that? That's a crazy just name to be able to put out there.
And just call yourself that and then be on an album cover in a dress with a name like Young Thug.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I ain't knocking you, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's just wild, what we actually have seen happen and what's going on with everything.
Ludacris.
But see, Ludacris is kind of a cold one, though.
Yeah, that's cold. Yeah, I can't front. That's cold. Because his name is Chris. Like, yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I feel you.
It's kind of a cold one. Like, Mystical's a hard one.
Bro, I was thinking about Mystical earlier, but I didn't want to interrupt.
Mystical. I just didn't want to say mystical. I just didn't want to say mystical because it makes me feel all rapey and shit.
Yeah, like I know that, and I was gonna say I know that there's some bad shit around there, but Mystical's a fire name.
Mystical name is crazy. Yeah, he crazy too. Like let's not get it fucked up. Pre all the bullshit, Mystical crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We we're not messing with Robert Kelly or Mystical or Diddy or whatever. All that shit. Don't put none of that on it. It's just that's my era. Those are the people I remember. I'm sorry, guys. That's just what it is.
I mean, it is what it is. I'm gonna tell you one thing though that I do notice that I realized there are guys and women who have persevered in hip hop, and I think it was right around the time when Keith Murray came out, when the using your own name started kind of catching on. Because if you notice, Redman has always said his name. Reggie, he ain't got no problem saying his name on the record. Like most rappers won't say their real name on a song. He, you know what I'm saying? I'm Redman, Reggie Noble. I play all the parts. I am who I am. You know what I'm saying? But Keith Murray, with him being like, this is me. I'm Keith Murray. Boom, and that's it. After that, the fucking floodgates open up. So like then you get a Kendrick transformation from K. Dot to Kendrick Lamar because it's like, nah, I don't got to be K. Dot. I can just be me. You know what I'm saying?
On your point, I didn't really think of it like that, but yeah, I mean, he probably was the pioneer. The one that always comes to mind is Kanye West. When you me, I feel like that was one of the first people I was like, man, he's just a dude with his name, and then he became him, and it's just all we've created other names for him post, but he always was Kanye West.
Kanye West, absolutely. Hell yeah. That's real talk.
But
I can't take that from him. Crazy. Oh nah, because you can't be like William Tolbertson and let that be your rap. Yeah. Nobody wants to hear William Tolbertson rap. Like, come on, dog. You can't do it. Like, I got a homeboy I went to school with. His name is buddy, don't get mad at me. His name is Wellington Crutchfield III, and yes, he is black.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he is black. But I was like, hey man, you do realize that like you're forever going to be Buddy Crutchfield to the rest of the world because nobody's getting ready to call you that. Like, nobody's calling you that. I don't even feel cool saying it out loud. Like, what are we talking about? Oh man, I know. I love this type of shit, man. Like Terry, you gotta come on more often, man. You gotta come on more often, man.
Another local dude. I don't know if it mean to offend, but like I thought it was a cold name is Carrie Stacks.
Ooh.
I think that's a cold name, Carrie Stacks. That's hard when you're just saying a name. I just is like, oh shit, okay. But
you know what else is a cold name? Mojo Barnes is a cold name because if somebody says to you Mojo Barnes, the first thing you think to yourself is, wait, who? Mm-hmm. You don't know if it's rap. You don't know what it is, but you just like, wait, who? Like that, it gets your attention. Cold name. And I never thought about it that way until I kept hearing it. And I noticed every time somebody said his name around me, I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that name is dope. Okay, I like that. I like that. Hell yeah. No bullshit. Monster Elicit is a dope name. And it fucks with people's brains because half of them don't know what the fuck illicit means. So they they be lost in the motherfucking stuff.
Or they spell it wrong.
I hate that.
People don't know the difference between illicit and illicit.
That part. Yeah, that part right there. That part. Eat a Mad Assassin. Dope name. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was gonna throw out E too.
It's a lot of them, man. Yeah. But you know what? We ain't gotta do. We ain't even gotta throw E's name out. They about to hear him anyway. Let's get to work.
I'm flyer than everybody. Everybody on cloud 9, higher than everybody. We stepping out on the town, we sliding every party. Shining extra guard, we flyer than everybody. Yeah, I'm flyer than everybody. Find me on cloud 9, higher than everybody.
Hey, welcome to the party, y'all. We already been in the party for like 12 minutes, but that's beside the Pantha Politix Podcast. We are back in the building, 2026. We right back at it. Ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? Right back. We forgot our keys and shit. I am Seven Da Pantha, aka the Carolina Hurricane Ridiculous Slang, aka your baby mama's favorite rapper, aka Pod Strickland, if you getting the point. And you already know, I got the family with me now. That's a certain way I got to do this. So, contrary to how shit usually go, I'm gonna introduce our guest first. We got my brother Terry Monstrosity in the building. How you living, family?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Maintain it, man. Maintain that. You see up under his name, experimental hip hop artist. We're gonna get into all of that in just a little bit. But man, good to have you on, man. How's life been treating you? Everything going well? Like, how was your weekend? All that good shit?
Oh man, everything's beautiful, man. My family's good, you know. Been in this house. We bought this house. Been in here almost a year. Just thriving out here, how we're supposed to be thriving. You know, weekend was great. Sat around with the kids, was annoyed like a kid would be. But that's what the life is, though. Just trying to mold and become the teacher that I always thought I was. But now here's the real opportunity.
Indeed, and I just got to say that you are, listen to me, ladies and gentlemen, Terry Monstrosity is indeed a family man. He's so much of a family man. He makes me feel like I am a terrible individual for how much I run around doing all this other shit and don't be home with my family. But I feel like a bad man when I think about Terry. So I'm like, damn it, I should just go home. Like, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Let me just go home and shit. God dang, what am I doing out here? Running around with these motherfuckers. But yeah, man, thank you so much for being here, man. We're gonna talk about Terry's new album here in just a little bit. And trust me when I tell you, okay, I don't want you to stop the podcast right now. But when you get to the end, go to wherever you listen to music, man. Fuck wherever you listen to music. Go to Bandcamp, find Terry Monstrosity, and buy this man's music. Remember, I told you that. Man, remember I told y'all that. Monster, listen, man.
What's up?
How was your weekend, brother? How you doing, man? How's everything?
I'm gonna get the good stuff out the way first.
No doubt.
Because I got my dude here. So I said like a month ago that there was a lot of bad things happening, and like there were people that were leaving, and there was only like a handful of people left on this earth that were worth a damn. And dice rolled through a couple weeks ago, and I got to introduce one more of them. Well, My man Terry is another one in that mix, and every day that he's breathing, the world's a little safer because I don't gotta get raw. But man, yeah, no doubt. It's good to have you on though, bro. Like,
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Man, we're just out here, trying to get it done, trying to make things happen. That's it. New leaf on life.
It's just very rare that you get somebody as like uplifting as a Terry Monstrosity that's such a cold ass rapper.
You ain't lying.
So, all right, so on to the bullshit.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
So I had to go to white people country over the weekend. And that's rough. Yeah. So, I'll be sending you some gas station pictures soon.
Yes.
Yeah. But Terry, just in case you didn't know, when you get into white people country, one, I wouldn't recommend that you stop the car. Like, just keep driving. But if you have to stop the car and you got to get gas, they got crazy shit in white people gas stations.
Man,
we've taken pictures. We've documented. I'm a documentarian.
Like what? What kind of thing?
Like, what was it? Big Phil's pickle kit?
Yes. Oh my, bro.
Yeah. And then they had oh man, what were the other ones? It was Big and Cracks or something.
Oh yeah. Oh god, yes. Big spit, cracked pepper.
Big spits, cracked peppers.
That shit was wild.
Yeah.
I like how they wilding. They wilding.
Okay. I mean, I live in Washington, right? Like, so my whole life been here, born and raised. So I've been, amidst the white people towns, right? I done been to LaGrande, Oregon, and Baker City. I done been to the Eastern Washington. I done drove through Coeur d'Alene and ate in Boise. I done been over, and there's definitely a different different way to move, different things that go on.
He's so polite with how he says things. I love it.
So in true apocalyptic fashion, like, I go over this big ass mountain, and as I'm dropping down into white people country, it's covered in fog.
Oh shit.
And I was like, well, that doesn't look good. And like, literally, like, you can see the wall of fog where it starts. There's a car in front of me, like 100 yards, and he just disappears into the cloud. And I was like, nope. So I pulled off to the side, had me a cigarette to see if that shit was going to go anywhere, but my paycheck was on the other side. So I was like, all right, well, let's see what happens. And yeah, that shit didn't lift the whole time I was there.
Goodness
Just
gracious.
a big ass wall of fog that condensed all the white people in. And it's like, yo, y'all stay in the smoke. So yeah, it was crazy, but got the job done, got paid, fuck them. And then I dipped out. But yeah, it was some bullshit. Ain't nothing to eat over there. Yeah, weird ass gas stations, and they being fogged in, and I'm like, y'all deserve it.
Yeah, I just thought about that shit because you got like specific shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's like one of the things that for those of y'all, I mean, I know we talked about it on here before, but Monster's vegan. So like we whenever we go somewhere, you know what I'm saying, we always check into like, okay, boom, even if we gonna eat something else, like is there something close by that's got something he can eat, you know what I'm saying? And most places we go, he can find something, but there are those occasional times where we end up in one of them places where we just like, yo, we might have to go out of town from being out of town to find something to eat.
You ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just crazy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it gets what is it too private to share what city it was that you had to go to, or
no, I was in it's called Mabrin, or yeah. It's just outside of Tri-Cities.
Okay, you were. I ain't even heard of that. So,
yeah, no, there were 5 white people, and probably the Klan in the hills, and there's this little church and the corner store.
It gets iffy out in that area.
Oh, I know. The thing is, they see the white hair and the tattoos, or I mean, they see the long hair, and because I'm white, and they see the tattoos and everything, they're like, "Hey, brother," and I'm like,
wrong,
yeah,
brother.
I mean, but you gotta look, you gotta camouflage when you gotta survive, bro.
Yep.
That's just what it is, right? I can move in a certain community, even if I'm not of the same ilk, right? I can move through camouflage. I'm not gonna be stopped like I'm a police officer or a narc or a fed, but I'm also not about to be doing that bullshit because I gotta go home.
Exactly.
But I can move through without being bothered. So in that atmosphere, it's an advantage, right? And so in your case, you don't have to be down with no bullshit.
Yeah.
But
and
shit,
the thing,
when in Rome, I can go ahead and just move through and go ahead and get this bag of chips and get out of here and not really have a problem.
Oh yeah,
and that's an advantage.
All them white ass gas stations, like, yeah, I never got a problem getting through those. And the one thing I got going for me is they don't immediately, unless I pull up and I'm like they hear the bass going,
yeah,
because they kind of usually don't got that bass. So they might hear the bass going and be like, "Oh, traitor."
You one of that?
But yeah, but if they just see me,
who does he think he is?
Yeah, and then they start feeling some type of way. I'm like, see, the thing that you don't realize is just like you, I exercise my Second Amendment rights, motherfucker.
You feel me?
Hey, that's beauty.
So, do what you gotta.
I had the distinct privilege over the weekend and then again this morning of reminding people that the Second Amendment applies there. Just because I look like this don't mean I don't got Second Amendment rights, and don't think I won't fucking use them. That is a thing that and I'm not getting ready to go. I know the name of the show, Pantha Politix, and sometimes we go there, but I'm not going there right now. I just want to say though, with the current climate of things, you know what I'm saying? I find it very very risky for me to leave without it. So it's like, okay, like one day I went to the store. I was like, I'm just going to the store down the street. Okay, you know what? Today I'm gonna roll the dice because I'm a gambler sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'm a gambler. I roll the dice, so I'm gonna just go. Boom! I'll leave it sitting right here. I'm coming right back. That's probably the time within that month time span that I probably needed it the most, and I did not have it, and I was so mad at myself. But I'm also much to what Terry was just saying. Those of us who have been in situations and been around certain types of people and in certain type of environments, we learn how to adapt and we learn how to utilize the situation to our advantage. Okay, boom! I know I can talk my way out of this. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I can. Yeah. I know I can. Then the question starts becoming, but do I want to? And that's and then that's the conversation you have to have with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of determine where you at in regards to that. But at that junction, my whole objective was much. I thought about Terry monstrosity and said, you know what? I'm gonna take my ass home.
See, my problem is, even if I don't got that shit on me, I always got a few blades.
Oh yeah.
I was looking around for my newest one. I was like, I just got one. I was gonna show you because I much prefer the blade. And then I realized I put my camera on it to make sure that my camera was level.
Look,
that's how many blades I got laying around. Come on.
Yeah, you just using them for prop pieces.
It's furniture now.
No, look though, like I'm a firm believer in the Second Amendment. My dad was a Vietnam veteran, and then my grandfather was like a World War II vet. Like I didn't know that really until recently, and then I always knew my dad had a shotgun and a rifle or whatever. He never played with it, but I knew it was there, and what they were for. And I spent a lot of my adult life or just my young years not even really messing with guns. I was never in that type of crowd. I never had felt the need. I was a more naive, like I'm a suburban black kid. Yeah, I'm black, but I wasn't in those scenarios to even consider it, right? So but as I've gotten older And it's just like I heard, what it was, Ice-T said it, and I seen it in a clip in a reel recently, and he was just like, yeah, I'll give my guns up when everybody else does.
Yeah.
Right? Because if guns are available, like, I'm not gonna be the only one without. I'm not necessarily gonna fucking, Texas shoot you down. I'm not gonna do that. Well, I say that, but at the same time, I'm gonna have the shit. And like, I feel you, Seven, right? Like, there's a lot of reason to have that shit out. Like, I will carry when I'm with the family and we're going out to public spaces, because people are crazy and anything can happen. And it's like, shit, I'm not finna be a fucking Wikipedia blip on a page of this mass murderer without me taking something out with it. Like, fuck all that. You're not about to like put my family on a fucking Wikipedia page and I'm not getting you too. Like, that's just how I feel about it. But I do have those lapses where I don't leave everywhere with it. I don't go everywhere with it. And sometimes I'm like, damn, I should have had it. But other times, I don't go enough places anymore to even warrant it.
I feel you.
Yeah. And so I'm gonna break the fourth wall a little bit, because like there comes a point where like we talk the way we talk about certain things on the pod to create the conversation.
Yes.
So like normally, like out in the everyday shit, nobody knows I'm carrying. Like,
of course,
so and the reason I bring that up is because that's the worst thing about, like, now I agree with you wholeheartedly. Like, I'll give up the gun as soon as everybody else does.
Yeah.
But like it's those bitch motherfuckers with the guns.
Yep.
That like you said the perfect word. Like, I don't, like, my dad wasn't just around there playing with it. And that's the problem, is a lot of these cats out there that are holding, they treat it like a toy.
Yeah.
And they think that it makes them better. Yeah, go ahead, Sev. You can all day. He want to pause the shit out of all this.
They got a pause button on here.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
But yeah, so that's, I mean, like, you get a bunch of motherfuckers that think that it makes them a bigger man because they got them on it. They got it on them. They you got those people that treat it as a toy instead of a tool. And all of that is a problem, and it forces people that don't necessarily want to have to hold. Like, that's what it ends up having to be. Because it's like, y'all out here playing.
It has to be this way. The cat's been out.
I think about it. Yes. I think I generally think about it from the standpoint of, at the end of the day, it's a determination of life and death, and I'm not about to let you make that decision for me. Mm-hmm. If I'm not ready to go, like, now mind you, none of us know when we're going, but in this moment, no, I'm not trying to. So I'm not getting ready to let you make that decision for me. And it's too many people counting on me for me to allow you to get that shit off. I don't necessarily want to take you away from your people neither, but if I got to decide between doing that and me not getting home, I'm sorry. Not sorry. Yeah, it is what it is. Deal. Like, yeah, you feel me? Like, and that's just the reality of the situation. And much like Monster said, like, in most cases, even if I got it, you ain't gonna know. Mm-hmm. You ain't gonna know I got it, and that's why I'll tell you the story about the time I left and didn't bring it, because at this juncture I can say that out loud, because the 98 other times I left the house I did. So get it twisted if you want, but I don't even bring that kind of energy to people. And again, when I feel like I'm about to bring that kind of energy to people, I think about Terry Monstrosity and take my ass home. Simple as that. I'm like, you know what? It's time to go be a family dude right now, because I'm about to hurt somebody.
I carry my concealed shit in my little phone wallet, right? It's there. Like, I'm all for it, right? I just, like you said initially, it's the bitch people. It's the people who are quick to the extreme.
Yeah.
It's one thing. You can have a temper, you can throw things, you can punch the wall, you can break stuff. There's a difference though between getting enraged to the point of no return and actually like taking a life. That's a different type of psychosis that we're dealing with out here. And I hate to be the old man, like, but like
No,
we
that's
can't
real.
even
Yes.
deny like video games and watching just having YouTube, the early YouTube. Forget
Mhm.
the last 10 years. I'm saying when you could just look up anything on YouTube, E-Bombs World, the bum fights. We're so desensitized to just any kind of faces of death. We're
Yep.
desensitized to anything to where
Guilty.
anybody can pull that trigger. Anybody. I don't put that past. No, there's like 5% of people who are really just that pure who will just, you know, oh no, I can't do it. No. I think most people, if they felt like it was a real threat on their life, they can pull that trigger.
Oh yeah. And that's the thing. That's why I tell people like the 3 biggest sins of a holder are arrogance, fear,
Mm.
and
Mhm.
anger.
Yes.
Those
Yeah.
3 things are going to get somebody shot when it didn't need to happen.
Yep.
We used to say that all the time. Like, y'all talking about this dude talking about he ain't got no heart and he's scary. It's that scary motherfucker that'll kill you because he don't want you to touch him.
Mhm.
It's that scary one that's gonna kill you. You better watch him because when I walk, dog, I'm gonna tell you something good. Seven Da Pantha 101. When I walk in the room, I might seem to be completely out of sorts. Eyes low. I look like I am high as fuck, but I'm not. I don't even get high before I go on stage. You feel me? So I'm walking in the club, but I'm gonna give you the impression that I ain't paying attention to what's going on. You know why? Because I need to pay attention to everything going on. Who clicking up? Who look like they up to no good? Who over here look, you know what I'm saying? I need to know who. Us in the crew, we off in our corner. Every time.
Man.
Off to our corner every time and we talk.
Man.
Hey, okay, so boom, 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 boom. We talking about the show, but then it turned into boom. Oh, this right here, that right there. Watch that. That's crazy, right? Watch that. You know what I'm saying? Bro.
I see.
I feel it. It get real. It get really real outside, ladies and gentlemen. And we are hip hop. So
what you're describing is that's a real strategy, right? Like, I mean, we're getting a little deep, but I'm with it.
No,
but when you go outside and people kind of criticize this thought wave, like there is an imminent danger. There is threats every step that you take, especially as a melanated individual, right? So you have to be aware. Like you can be a human, but you got to be aware of what's going on. Like, because like if I was in a group with my guys, like the Rent Nam cats or something, and we're out somewhere, it would be like that. You know, I can go in with the group and know that we're all looking and seeing what's going on. Typically, though, when you've seen me in the last, 4 or 5 years, I'm usually by myself, and I have to like kind of approach it. Like I have to go in and bounce between groups and check temperature, because me just going in by myself, standing around looking at everybody is a immediate threat. Now I look crazy because I just walked in this venue. I don't know, like
you're the seemingly angry black guy. What do you do?
So it's like there's just different strategies and tactics, but all that to say, like, like having it on you is it's almost a necessity in America. Like, and not for the it's not just for you. No one's scared. I don't think that's what people outside the country don't understand. People are not walking around scared, but it's like there's more guns than people here by like 3 times. It's not a game. Anybody got it. Anybody can do anything at any point, and the police, they react. They don't prevent. So like you can get shot. So to have it, that's your best bet to live, because you're gonna give yourself that final out, right? It should be the last possible resort. but you have that if you have a weapon.
Think about something. As Americans, can you imagine this? There's literally places where the police don't have guns. There's literally places where police don't have guns. As an American citizen, I can't even imagine this shit. I'm like, what?
Man, and this is gonna be real MAGA of me, but I don't even want a place with like that.
Only if nobody got a gun, then
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody gotta have something because people are wild. They're strong dudes. Somebody gotta have something. We done seen dudes on PCP take out like 3 or 4 people, and they can't stop them. You know, you need weapons. You know, there's a point. Somebody has somebody strung up a hostage with a blade to their neck, you know, and y'all out there with batons trying to figure out how you're gonna wrestle this. No, snipe that nigga. Get him out of here.
I'm gonna hit that nigga with the Katniss. Yeah, nigga. Yo, now, hey, but check it though. Check it. So you walk in the spot, right? Moss, I know you feel me because this happened to us very recently. You walk in the spot, right? And immediately there's a person that you see who has a physical characteristic that just jumps out of the building at you. And you can't help but notice it. Hold on. I'll tell you what. I can show you better than I can tell you. Check this out.
Do you feel rejected by society? Can hear sign language, bro. Invented, hear me out, bro. Read the news before somebody said it, bro. Read the news before they even spread it, bro. It's the definition of I'm all ears.
Oh shit!
Out of the way, I can't hear, bro. What? Always hear too loud and clear. We don't even have to let grow and hear, bro. Listening, bro, takes his ear wax up with the spoon. Can't whisper around, bro. Bro, can't hear the earth move. Now some of you can go to hear any incoming threats. 1 o'clock, he's done, bro. Never says, can you repeat it? Bro's about to fly away. My laptop heard Victoria's Secret. Bro can hear inside jokes. No alarm clock needed. Bro can hear the sunrise. Bro can hear back in time. Bro can hear the comments. Don't listen to the hate. Keep it up. He can hear you. Leave some sound for the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yo, they slaying his head. Oh my god.
That's if that's not cauliflower ear, he needs to go to the doctor. Because if that's natural, there's no way you can tell me that's the dominant species. I'm sorry.
That motherfucker look like somebody slapped the shit out of him on both sides of his head. Bow, bow. What the fuck? Oh shit!
And it'd be
oh my god, that's funny.
It'd be dudes like that too. Those are the dudes that be wanting to say something. They want to challenge you, and it'd be like, "What? Do you hear yourself?"
Literally, bro. Never says, "Can you repeat that?" God. If you make Will Smith feel like his ears small, like what something crazy is going on. Oh my god, that is wild, bro. Oh shit.
You know those they got those are memes where like they'll have that picture of Jesus behind somebody because you're not supposed to laugh at something. Like that's what I feel like.
Oh yeah.
It'd be like the reason
you want to hell if you laugh. Oh, shit. One of my favorite memes of all time was the angel like this. When it was like even my guardian angel be like this motherfucker. And I was like, yep. I was like, yo, that's just perfect for me. Now, I gotta say, I was a big fan of science in school. Big fan of science, right? And I only think about that in this regard because as we're talking about homeboys, difference, and how that becomes like you said to yourself, like if that's natural, This can't be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This can't be it. So there's some wild shit going on with science. I already know. Like a lot of science shit that I see, I'll be like, yeah. Wait, okay, you just went too far. Why did you do that? That's crazy. And even the kids man, listen, I ain't gonna talk to you though. Fuck this.
Bro.
Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Oh God. I'm fucking dead. Oh shit. It looked like a big cloud. Never mind. Wow.
You know, but man, you about to open up Pandora's box on some shit. Like just that whole scientific thing, man. Like science is it goes without saying that science is a methodology that we as human beings use to try to formulate and synthesize the comings and goings on of this environment and reality. Cool. It's about observation and then seeing if we can understand what we're seeing and then recreate those things and then create new things. Cool. But eugenics was science too. And it was touted and it was fucking it was pushed around the world and believed and put in textbooks and academia, and people graduated off this shit, and it was A1 at the time, and people wholeheartedly believed in it because they felt like this is the physical proof of what we're doing in real time, so this makes it right. So I just caution myself from being like, oh man, science is just it's neutral and it doesn't have a side. It's like, yeah, it does have a side, because who's doing the science? Who's doing the experimentations? What are they observing for? Who are they trying to affect with these things? Who are the people in here funding these experimentations? Like, but no one wants to, like, it's almost taboo. Like some of the things in my normal life talking points make me be sounding like the coldest Republican. And I swear I'm not, but I'm like, this shit is crazy though. Some of the shit y'all be saying and the articles y'all be putting up, and people, not y'all, but you know, y'all.
No doubt.
It'd be fucking wild. But it's under this guise of like, oh, I'm on the right side of history. I'm trying to do the right thing. And it's like, no, but step back out of your fucking own ball sack and look at what these people are pushing. And maybe we can all figure this shit out. But until that day, until y'all stop just believing people because they're not for Trump, maybe we can all like see that they're all fucking lying and they're all fucking disingenuous and they're all raping us continuously. Sorry, none of these words will make it on a fucking podcast, but you can always.
They made it on this one. No, that we don't bleep a motherfucking thing. What are you talking about?
Well, you know, YouTube is stupid. TikTok's not stupid. Like you say, you can't even say COVID. You can't even say the R rape. You can't say molest. You can't say all kind of stuff, right?
Exactly.
They'll just demonetize your page, or they'll do this and that, and it's like, man, like the whole idea of free speech is lost because of our like social norms and customs, right? It's okay to have a custom to say, hey, we don't say that during this time. It's okay to do that. But it's not okay to make that a law or try to go against the Constitution for that, because when you do that, you open up the door for us all to get shut down for everything all the time. So no, do I want to hear bigotry and racism and sexism, classism, all that shit all day? No, I don't want to hear that shit all day. I don't want people running up on me saying that shit or in the store saying it. But I also don't want that person jailed for it unless they do something. You know, because once we start doing that, we're going to get to this crazy point where, man, even the people saying what's right are gonna get fucked up. And then what? Then it's gonna come down to like who's really ready to use that Second Amendment.
I love it. I can't hear you, bro.
Yeah, you're muted.
Hold up, you muted. Yeah, hold up. Boom, boom. Let me see. Let me see. Nah, I can't hear shit. Nah. That's
Sorry for that. I don't want to get too crazy, but I think
check.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
I don't know if that's weird. Yeah, I just created a new TikTok for the pod, and like all these videos that we're putting up, I throw them out there for people that are listening. They can actually go and watch the videos. A few episodes ago, we talked about that weekend where Jake Paul and AJ fought, and then the next night, Andrew Tate and some dude fought.
Yeah.
And I posted up all the videos that we played. And I actually got a strike against my account for the Andrew Tate video because it said that it was promoting violent action and hate speech.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's boxing, bro. Like, and the thing is, I had the Jake Paul and AJ fight just before that. I had another boxing video after that. And I'm like, but this one got flagged? Like, what?
You guys had commentary over it though, right?
No, we didn't. Like, I just post the videos raw, but nothing crazy was said over them. Like my comment under it wasn't crazy. Yeah,
they have crazy guidelines on these things, and granted, it's whoever's company it is, ran by whoever they want to run, so they can do whatever they want to on their platform for whatever advertising dollars they're protecting.
Yeah.
But it just gets to a thing where it's like, man, certain things become beyond your creation. And this is like a controversial idea, right? But I think Black people have always had to endure this. But everything you create, if it becomes great enough, it becomes normalized, it becomes the standard. Amazon should not belong to Jeff Bezos. That shit became, you should get your few $100 billion and move aside, sir. This thing that you've created has become the standard for how operations have become now. This is what it is. You created the internet? Well, get the fuck out of here. Well, now the internet is everybody's, and you created a standard. You can get paid out for it, but you can no longer make this thing a profit-driven thing because this is standard. People have to use this to get through their day. So now there's a way that we can curb this hyper capitalism. I don't think capitalism is the problem. It's the hyper individualism. It's the hyper consumerism we're taught as the people. We could end a lot of people's shit tomorrow if we just stop buying certain things. But that's hard to get through to people. Like the amount of things that I buy, just that are normal things, like that's hard to give up. But we could do it. Like we lived without it for thousands of years before fucking Coca-Cola showed up. Before all this stuff got here, we was living. So we don't have to be in the Stone Ages, but we don't have to be a slave to Samsung and Apple either.
That's why I tell people, like, you ain't gonna, like, nothing's gonna change until people start getting comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah, luxury's gotta go.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I want people to sleep in the dirt. Like I think we got this whole thing twisted. I think history's been mistold. I just think we have always figured out how to live with a certain standard. You can do that without the infrastructure that we have now.
Yeah,
it's possible. It's possible for these power plants to run with volunteer work from the community if no one else has to go to work. It's possible for the sewers. It's possible for all this stuff to go if we don't have to dedicate our lives to these random corporations that basically drive costs up to make us work for them. It's just there's ways to do it. It's hard. It's hard to.
You know what? You got a point, but you know what? I got an idea. Knowing that what's going on, I think I got an idea for drafting a superhero to help us out. Follow
in Alderness High School.
What's going on? Lions to the rescue! Super young nigga to the rescue.
Homie popped up ready to work.
He got the shiesty on. Oh shit!
You know.
Hey, bro, listen. If like think about everything you just said, right? So you take that brain, right, and you put it in one of them, and watch what happened. You know what happened if you do that? Tupac is what happened when you do that, and you saw what happened to him, and that's why they scared to be that now. But
kids already got it.
Yeah,
they already got it. They're way more advanced than us. They're just misguided. They just been their homes have been broken up and they've been put in fucked up situations. Them kids got it. They know what's going on. Imagine this. Imagine, Trump gets us into some crazy shit, which is not hard to imagine.
Yeah.
No.
And motherfuckers actually reach the shores and they get over here. Somebody'd have to shut down our electrical system, everything for that to happen. But if they did and they got here, what's going to happen when, you see the YNs and the rednecks and the fucking Yakuzas and all these motherfuckers out there trying to like keep their business alive? Like it's gonna be, you're gonna see the ingenuity. It's just unfortunate that humanity needs bloodshed and death to see the way to move forward. It ain't gonna be a march. It ain't gonna be no fucking parade. It ain't gonna be no fucking TV show or a movie. Ain't no politician finna step up here and be God. Barack tricked us already. We thought we seen him. We thought Jesus came back. Niggas thought Jesus came back. When Barack Obama appeared, everybody was like, oh my fucking God. And he talks like this.
Oh boy.
And then,
he lied so pretty. He lied so pretty.
16 years later, we sitting here like, what the fuck was that?
You know what it was. You know what it was.
That was the game.
You heard me? Exactly. That was Pimpin' King, Don Juan, all them niggas. If they went to Ivy League school, bam, there it was. Right there. Pimps up, hoes down, right in the White House. All the way live. Truth be told, I ain't seen game like that till Trump. Right? Like Trump got a Euro step like Harden. Oh, it's crazy you said that. That's an analogy that you went there. I was shit.
It's crazy what these people are able to just do. I just watch it all at this point. I'm just like, man, what is this? But it's gonna take
I was like,
one of these guys to put us in some shit for everybody to like get together. Or they're going to have to blow some building up and blame it on somebody else like they did 9/11 so we can all kind of see eye to eye for a second. But I don't know. Until that point, them kids are just going to shoot it out.
At this point, I don't even think that if 9/11 was to happen right now, I think the outcome's very different in regards to what happened in the country when that happened. After everything that's taken place, if that happened right now, it's enough people that's like, man, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? They mad at you. You brought this bullshit. Man, fuck this shit. It's way more people that's there now than was there then. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I got a feeling the outcome might not work out in their favor if they tried that shit now. And that's the reason why they move in the way they move, because they know they can't do that shit again.
Well, I mean,
it won't work
to
again.
A point, you can only pull that trigger once. And it's like, there's so much that's known now about 9/11 that if it happened again, they'd be like, yeah, it was Afghanistan. They'd be like, yeah, right, motherfucker.
Dad set up right back and be like, "No, we didn't do that shit. Y'all know we didn't."
The only reason I gotta push back, and I gotta push back. We are insane as Americans. It's in the 2024 Summer Olympics, right? Like this was the summer leading up to Trump becoming president, and like people were just the feelings and emotions were going out and all kind of things were happening. But then the Olympic basketball game came on and we watched them beat France like they did, and Curry hitting the threes and everybody saw night, all that. And everybody was American in that. Everybody. It didn't matter at that point if you was on this side or that side. It was all eagle sounds, missiles, and flags and fire. So I know what you're saying. It's not going to be exactly the same because I don't think people are as willing to just turn on a group of people. But that unity, that American, because people want that, but they're just too lazy to go about making it happen. And because I just don't believe I think there's a lot of malicious people, but it's not the majority. I think most people want to just get along and get through this life without fucking around and finding out. But there is so much easier to just go with the flow than it is to enact change, that it takes those type of moments for you to have the excuse to make the fucking connection. And I just be like, man, if somebody really straight up just bombed, it couldn't be like the White House. It would it could be anything. If somebody got missiles over here and some shit blew up, people are gonna start being like, what the fuck? What the fuck are we fighting for? You know, we can get to our beef after we handle these niggas. Whatever it is, that's just what it's gonna be. And it takes that. But I agree.
I would be real mad if they shot missiles at the White House only because so many black people live in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
That bothers me. But like, that would bother me. Yeah, that would bother me. But yeah, other than that, but like people. No, but you know what though? This is the one thing I will say in regards to that quickly. But in my personal opinion, the only reason why I understand what you're saying, because I know that there is a unifying factor in tragedy. I know that. I've seen it too many times. And I mean, even from something as simple as, oh, somebody died.
Yeah.
Well, at least for a little while, everybody in the family a whole lot closer for at least a little while because that person passed away. If for the right person, you know, so if it was somebody that half the family like, oh, fuck that, then it ain't gonna work like that. But if it's the right person, that maybe some of them was like that, but everybody else on the other side of it, and they like, fuck it, like, I need to step across this line right now for this because I love this person despite how I may feel about these people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, so I've seen it even in that case where tragedy can have that unifying power. However, the difference now, that wasn't really a thing then because it didn't have to be at that time. And then also we got to remember we talking 2001. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to what the difference in how media and social media and the internet and everything works now. So boom, the key word that got them flying from that was patriotism. But since then, patriotism has become a bit of a dirty fucking word. And I think it may also depend on what circles you move in and all this, like sometimes how much of it you see or of either side. You know what I'm saying? So that too can have because I usually be around because the thing like I think so like for the most part. But I just think patriotism has a tint on it now, so it would be a little harder to play that angle. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely harder, right? I'm gonna say this last part on it and we can move on it, but I think it's paramount to the thing. It all depends on how you kind of see yourself in this country, right? Or what you see yourself as. Like my parents were born here. All 4 of my grandparents were born here. All 8 of their parents were born here. All 16 of their parents were born here. And I like have a genealogy, right? Like it goes back. it goes back. Like I have a picture on my phone right now, like of a woman who's my like 3 times great grandmother who was born in Texas. Got the pictures is all. It ain't no bullshit. Born in like the 1860s, before Monica's family immigrated here. And so I see myself as an American. Even if people don't some people want to use certain loopholes in laws or whatever to say, oh, you weren't even a person then. Well, that just because you consider somebody less than a person doesn't mean they weren't a person then. Wasn't here, tending the land, wasn't the people who was here. So, you know, I see myself as this landmass. And yeah, I don't agree with fucking 95% of the people who are in office at any time. I don't think any of them represent any of us. But I gotta defend this land though. There ain't no Africa. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no family over there. There's nowhere I can just go. I'm not going over there. I'm not going over there to be no second-class citizen in another. No, fuck that. I can't go to the Caribbean. I don't have no family there. I don't have no family in South America. I don't have no Aboriginal family in Australia. I literally, for hundreds of years, we've been here. Before America was even a country, we were here.
No doubt.
So, even in the name of these white YT people or whatever they be saying now, like it doesn't matter what they feel like. I'm still here. This is still my shit, right? I got ownership in this shit too, like regardless to whoever says. So it's like I gotta. When something happens here, I care a little bit. You know, even if I don't like these people, I don't agree with these people. These motherfuckers over here are part of the reason I don't have all the stuff I'm supposed to have. I still feel the way that somebody had the audacity to touch my land. And I just leave it there. But you know, it's a weird dynamic.
He said the way he see. You know what? There's something to be said for the way people see themselves. I'd like to share something with you. You know, the imagination is a powerful fucking thing, man. You know,
Sorry, I hope I'm not keeping y'all too long with my fucking tangent.
No, bro. I mean, you smoking it, bro. So I'm like, that's what I'm like. Shit, if you running, let him run. But right now, we do have to have a quick energy shift, real quick. And by energy, you already know what I mean. Salute to y'all. W energy. Make sure y'all slide w.gg. Place orders. The flavors is fire. As a matter of fact, I need to hop on there once we get off of here and give me another run coming. But yo. Oh man, salute to W, man, for real. Make sure you slide w.gg, place some orders, use code Pantha Politix, all one word, get 10% off your order. It'll be dope for you, dope for them, and of course, in the long run, it's gonna be dope for us too. But I can show you better than I can tell you.
These niggas got some nerve. How they G's taking notes from a bum swerve. They exodus confirmed. Projectiles from guns earned. Frequent flyer miles. X-Files watching none burn. Incinerate who close and they ghost when the sun turn. High watching the city marinate. A Dutch or two. Skyline view make my post procrastinate. Won't even. I even think he eating. I'ma snatch his plate. Starve. Better work a raw. Hell I have to wait. Tour routed. Promo run alone. Why they have to state. Eat them seeds, then relish the aftertaste. Say my name, open flames await whoever gas this fate. What I'm coming.
Woo! WWW, what up with it? That's from Third Degree Burns. Salute the good ship. My man Cockpit. You know what I'm saying? Out on all the platforms and all of that other shit. Oh man. Despite everything else. And I have to say this all the time because people don't believe me a lot of times when I say it, but we are very much still a music podcast. It's just that sometimes Sometimes, no. Sometimes, it becomes necessary for us to, look at other sides of music. You got to look at music sometimes outside of the box of what we usually. I mean, we hip hoppers, right? But like, music got a lot of elements to it. It's a lot of things about music that are beautiful and that you have to just learn to embrace as as time goes on. And the way that we share our relationship with music in the world is very unique for every person. In fact, you can do this.
Baby, lock the door and turn the lights down low. Put some music on that's soft and slow.
Oh, God. Yo!
That primed up and ready.
Yeah, that's how you know that music can narrate a situation. Like, it can change the whole story.
Bro, crazy what happened. So 2 days ago, this is just on with music, right?
Wait, no.
2 days ago, I'm sitting in my living room downstairs, and I'm just like watching old music videos, just going through them randomly. You know, my girls are down there, and I'm watching them, and we're just playing videos. And then I'm like, oh man, there was this one video. My wife had just walked in. I'm like, there's this one video that I used to see all the time when I used to watch The Box. If anybody knows The Box, they remember the good shit.
Wow.
And it was the Fugees Staying Alive with John Forte.
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to this song at like 5. And then the next day I found out he died that exact evening.
Yeah.
The next day I was like, what? Because I didn't have I typed in Fugees Staying Alive at like 5 or 6. I just typed it in and played it, and watched John Forte rap, like, cause he rapped on that song. He was the only original part. And it was like, wow, that's crazy. Music is weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's energy, like everything, right? You draw that stuff. It just narrates what's going on.
It's funny you said that, because it is energy, because sometimes music can even tell you when you might just be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
A little song.
Look at the brothers in the front.
Shooting blood from your
Security guards.
They knew that they accepted the wrong assignment from the security company. They knew that they had accepted the wrong assignment from the security company at that moment. What the fuck?
He looked at his bro like, yo, what you got me into, bro?
Man.
He was that dude was new.
That man, he looked at him like, bro, if you ready? like we might have to run. So like let's get this shit right.
Yeah, that's a different vibe. That's them people that are just trying to be like, it's like shock comedy, right? Like it's popular in comedy now to like use the extra go too far, to cross the line, to try to create that shock. And it's not, I don't know. That's the same thing with some of those musicians. It's like that. They're just gonna say whatever's vile to get a reaction. They don't even really feel like that or mean it. That's why
that motherfucker need to go see a physician.
I'm telling you.
You feel me? You shooting blood out your. And look, man, and then the fact that you felt okay about making a song about it says a lot about you.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things that I've been through in my life, and I'm very expressive of my, of myself and my history in my music. But at the end of the day, I can't think of any scenario where I would want to get on a song and tell you that I've been shooting blood out of my. Yeah, like that's just something that I don't feel like I need to share with you, like, because I don't even know y'all niggas like that. Like, what we talking about? You know what I'm saying?
It's okay for some things to stay personal.
Yeah, like you ain't gotta rap about everything. Like I understand if you keep some shit to yourself. I do. I understand. So check.
I don't even rap about I don't even tell stories like that. To even to even have something like that come up, that's wild. Like that doesn't even it's not even tasteful, you know.
Nah.
At least the Juggalos had or murdercore or whatever horrorcore was a thing. That's just like I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of music, my man from the Bay, Vocab Slick, got a new joint out called Get Home. Out now on all platforms. I actually got an opportunity to meet Vocab Slick on the Slap Frost tour when he came through with DJ True Justice and Z-Man and the whole squad that came through with them. Vocab Slick, man, he true to the art, you know what I'm saying? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. He is a bona fide hip hopper. Master, what did you think of the joint?
Well, first I'm gonna talk about the cover art because you know how I love me some cover art.
Yes.
And damn. So yeah, everything that he did here was fire. I don't know where he found this shot. I don't know if this is real or if he built it AI style, but the alleyway leading to the house, the font for the title, you know, the break in the footage to make it look like, you know, old film style. Yeah, everything about this cover just worked.
Absolutely.
The beat was fire. You know, you got a bit of a change up in the beat as you're coming out because like Vocab like came in heavy pause and like immediately hit the ground running with bars. But then
no doubt.
I need that pause, but
yeah. But then, you know, he you know, the beat change up, you know, he changed up you know, some of his vocal pattern as well. Yeah, all I can say is the whole track was crazy, and he definitely exemplifies why he chose the name Vocab Slick because he nice.
Yes, I agree. I thought with the first time I heard him, I said, you know, if he didn't tell me, you know what I'm saying, if they didn't tell me they came up from the Bay, I'd assume something different. You know what I'm saying? He's a bona fide MC. On this record, he definitely tuned into his, you know what I'm saying, he definitely dialed into his lyricism bag and was like, okay, listen, I'm coming out swinging. Like sometimes on some of his records, because he does do quite a bit of introspective music as well. But when he comes with it, you know what I'm saying, when he really decided he get ready to put his foot in it and go, he ain't nothing to fuck around with, man. Good live performer as well. Yeah, super dope record, man. The beat's insane, and I like, you can tell when somebody has a dedication to their craft and that they've worked on it. He's true to his shit, man. Definite veteran MC, man. Salute the Vocab Slick. Dope record, my brother. Dope
no
record.
doubt.
But y'all know what time it is. This Pantha Politix Podcast, man. So listen, I'm warning everybody, turn your volume down just a little bit right now, because it's about to go dinner now. Y'all know that. Turn the volume. Hola, Espanol. y'all had to be there. But anyway, y'all know what it is. 4 Long Blades, baby. We back at it. Pantha Politix Podcast on 4 Long Blades. We don't talk about nothing but the fly shit. And just so happens that today's 4 Long Blades topic, well, he's here. So, brother,
This might be a first.
This is the first time, absolutely.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind introducing yourself and your project, and then we gonna get into it.
I'm Terry Monstrosity. This is Ergo. It looks like Ergo, but it's Ergo.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore,
he's bougie with it.
Yeah, it's Ergo, you know. What you want like this project right here? It's all produced by A-Hop Beats out of Skyway, an old friend. We was on the same track team, same school, like we did all that. He actually produced my second, or not my second, shit, my album Copacetic, in like
All right.
2020. He did most of those. This album, I feel like I proved something. I have an idea of what it is, but it's mostly for the listener to decide. But I think this album is like a defining moment in my musical journey. It definitely encapsulates everything that I've learned over the years, flow wise, being concise with the ideas. I didn't force one line, one verse, one nothing. There was no timelines. I just got the beats and I wrote to him when I did. I sent them back to him whenever I did, and there, he gave a little bit of. Cause there was no man to the point to where I didn't even write songs. I was just writing shit to the beat and then put it on there. But it was so seamless. Everything hits on this one. Everything hits. I if I gotta toot my horn of one of my projects that I've ever done, this would be the one. Other projects have deeper connections to points in my life.
Right.
Other projects are more monumental to the journey, but this is the one that I feel like if I had to tell somebody I rapped, this is what I would tell them to listen to.
Ha! Thank you. I'm glad you said that. Okay. So, Master, I'll let you have the floor first. What is your take on Ergo?
So yeah, it's fitting that that Terry has the experimental hip hop artist underneath his name. I talk about the scientist a lot. I talk about people that are constantly experimenting within their own form. And Terry is kind of one of the pinnacles of that for me. There's not too many beats that I've ever heard throughout the spectrum of hip hop that I wouldn't assume Terry would be able to do something with. And because he the multifaceted exploration of Terry within his psyche, and I think that's why Terry Monstrosity works so well. In Harm, the very first time I performed Harm on stage, Terry was on that bill too. And basically the entire track of Harm is basically just saying, who the fuck are you to call yourself a monster? Because people use that word so much now and nobody knows what it means. But that very first time I was on that stage, and every time that I've done it since then, I've made it very clear that, like, yo, I know other monsters. And yeah, Terry. So every time I perform that track, Terry has a little nod. But yeah, this album did exactly what I needed it to do. Whether it be some of the samples that were used. Oh, and by the way, fuck you for using that that Golden Child sample, because at some point I got a whole Golden Child track coming out and that sample's in there, and I was like, yeah, okay, but it fits so well. And it wasn't even just like the sample, like you hear it repeat throughout the track and those echoes, and then you finish it out. And throughout the whole track, I was like, at the end of this track, I know Terry if he doesn't finish out the scene, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be upset. And sure enough, right at the end of the track, I was like, yeah, that's my guy. So yeah, it's just, I know you said that you don't tell a story, but that's the thing. Like, I constantly feel you telling stories. It's just not necessarily a story for the listener, but at the same time, like, I think that's true for everybody, where like my story might not mean anything to anybody else, but they can relate to it in some way.
Yeah.
So no matter how many different styles of beats you might have on a single album, no matter how many focuses you have, I can see how they're interconnecting through your day to day. And maybe it's just because I know you that I'm like, oh shit, yeah, Terry must have been on his game that day when he wrote that shit. Like, he was feeling himself a little bit. Or like, yo, I might need to call my boy. Like, this track's a little, he was feeling off. But yeah, like, please reach out to your dude and let him know that the production on this is fire. The beats were dope. The bars continue to impress every day. Yeah, I've spun this probably like 4 times. I'm going to continue to spin it throughout. I do agree with you that this definitely feels like you reached a checkpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're looking back on everything and saying, okay, like, this is where I've been, and that's ergo. Like I got a new path ahead of me.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that this was the perfect album to exemplify that. Yeah, I can keep talking, but it would make for a long ass pod. So, but yeah, I love the album, brother. Yeah, and I'm gonna continue to spin it. It's fire.
Appreciate it.
Oh yeah. I'll say this. First and foremost, I hate rappers. I do. But like, and that's to let you know that if I like somebody, if I really like somebody, then that means they more than a rapper. I guess they some other shit. There's something else going on. I would never confine Terry Monstrosity to the label of rapper.
Mm-hmm.
I would never call him a rapper, even though he raps. And see, that's one thing that, okay, people often do the MC rapper thing, and I understand it at its core. But MCs still rap. So MCs are still rappers. MCs can be rappers. Rappers just aren't MCs. And that's where you have to make the differentiation. But some people can't draw that line. But anyway, to me, MC is boom. You write out of this world. You can record it out of this world. And when you get on the stage, you can perform it out of this world. I've seen you do each one of those things at a level beyond so many other people, just since I known you. I only been in Washington almost 10 years. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I maybe known you 6 years at this point.
Yeah.
Every time I see you on stage, you ever seen that guy that you watch hoop in high school and he was really good? And then you ain't see him hoop for a while, but then you fuck around and run into him at a court somewhere. And, oh, damn, this nigga still dope. Like, okay, cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you run into him again a little bit later. He in the over 30 league. He's still nice. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wow, like that's cool. You know what I'm saying? So every time. But something about this is different. Something about this is very different. And I think it may have something to do with the level of comfort you already said you exhibited in the recording process of it, but also as you spoke on the lessons that you've learned as an artist. I can pinpoint areas of exquisite rapping on all of your projects. I can pinpoint really, really dope hooks on all of your projects. I can find some bridges, all of these things on all of your projects, but it's very rare to find it all the way through, bottom to top, no questions asked. You ain't take no bars off. As an MC myself, I appreciate that more than anything. But the fact that you were able to find the soundscape to put that exquisite writing on and make it not only it can hit you here, but I can bop to this while I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying? A joint like Firmament. When Firmament came on, I was just like, oh, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I see you. I see you. I see you. The one thing that I was wondering about, you said it. Pardon me. And as you was talking about, it wasn't no pressure on the, you know what I'm saying? I was just able to do. It came organically. You know what I'm saying? And I can almost guarantee you, in previous situations, you had an idea for a project, and now you're trying to fit them songs into it, as opposed to just letting it do what it's supposed to do. And I feel you. And this felt like breathing. Mm-hmm. It's like you just went in the booth, took a few deep breaths, and Ergo. There it is. Yeah. Yo, absolutely masterful execution, my brother. No chain yanking just because you the homie and you here. This shit dope. And if y'all know anything about Pantha Politix Podcast, if we say it's dope, it's dope. It ain't all right. It's dope. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, man. When they talk about, and this is the thing that I often say to people, when at some point they're going to create something 40, 50, 60 years from now. They're going to create something, and it's going to be a time capsule of all of the music that was created in the Northwest. Yep. And when they play that music, and when they hear Terry, dog, to me, when I think about the people that I've met in Washington, especially the black people that I've met in Washington, I've met way more Terry monstrosities than I've met Mr. Tough Guy Gangbang Shoot 'em Up Killer.
All day.
And that's what makes your music resonate so much with me. I'm like, yeah, I know this guy. Like, I know he thinks outside the box. He ain't really trying to, he's stressing out fucking with nobody. I'm off of my own trippy thing. I'm on this deep thought. And if you can't take this ride with me, please just stay out the way.
That's it.
Yo, I feel you, bro. Hell yeah. There you go, man. There you go. Go get that shit.
I appreciate the words. I appreciate all of it. Like I said, man, I've been doing it for a long time, you know, and I can like comfortably say that. Like I've been rapping consistently in some way, shape, or form for 20 years this year. And I've done so many different types of things, but like, I don't know. I just always had a chip, right? There's always that chip on your shoulder because I've never been, you know, I've never been in a signed position. I've never been anything like that. Hold on. Night.
Man, she gotten big.
Yeah, she's huge. Here, come here, you little. And it's the little.
Oh my God, you gotten big too. Hi,
my children. Oh, that's not Peepaw.
He's used to you talking to him on that.
I know. Come on, Ella. Come on. Yeah, like I said, I just felt like I'd be rapping, and I've been rapping. I never been in a spotlight position. I never been on a label. I never been like on so many things that are the mile markers to being a rapper or an MC or an artist in general. But I always felt like I had something. I always felt like what I'm doing isn't in vain. And even if 5 people are the only people to ever hear it, like I still gotta do it. This album, like I wasn't planning on it. Like I wasn't like the last real album I made was in like 23. And that one, you know, I performed some of that. I did that. I felt good about that album. I was good about leaving. Like I'm not done. I'm not trying to retire or nothing like that, but I just wasn't like in the mood to go through that mental pressure that you put on yourself. I recorded these songs. I did this. Oh man, I need to put something out. So and so put something out. I want to put something out too. Maybe I can gain some traction doing this, and maybe I can. And I just didn't. I just don't want to, put that on myself. I got these kids. I got a job. I got other stuff that I do also outside of those things. But that music is alive in you. You don't have no choice with this. This is not an option. And my guy just started I found one of his old beats from the pack he sent me 5 years ago. And I was just like, man, let me just try to write something. And that was Late on that album, the song Late. That was the first thing I wrote for this in like 2 years. It was like the first thing I really wrote in like 2 years, and that felt good. And I sent it to him, and he was like, "Oh shit, this is fire!" And I felt good. Like, oh, still your boy can still do this. And then he sent me Finna Be. He sent me that beat, and I wrote through that, and then it was like, man, this sound like you ready to do something. And then it just. He just kept sending me beats and I would make them, but it wasn't immediate. I usually take the tact of like, man, if I get into it with a producer, like I'm trying to be respectful of the time, even though I've learned now that like, fuck all that. Don't ever like just try to crunch anything into anything because somebody's trying to hustle you if they're doing that. But he sent it and I would just get to it when I got to it type thing. And shit was just coming out fire. It's just real. I really feel like, and this is like, I really feel like though, if there was like a top 50 list all time in the Seattle area, I really feel like I could go up against almost every one of them. If you put up any of my projects, just bars, just anything like that. Just pure music. Forget I don't have nothing on these people's personas and their budgets and their affiliations and award. I don't have none of that. But if we just put it up music for music and what you've actually done that actually was something different, that's why I appreciate what you said about, both of y'all said about, like, especially what Monster was talking about, the experimentation and not being, like, I'm just not constrained by no box. And I've been willing to fucking, I'll put out raw record, like I'll put out anything to see if it does something, to see if it sounds right, to see if it's cool, just to do it. But this one right here, it just was so organic. I feel like I proved that there's not 50 names you can put in front of me in this city ever. Until the future when there's just been more people and just by osmosis I'm phased out. But if they were to put a top 50 out right now, I have to be on that. And there's no, I know I'm not gonna be, but the people who listen for real, there's no way. There's no way. And that's just how I feel. I'm not opposed to people shooting that down or arguing with it. That's cool. I feel how I feel though, and I know there's people out here who would agree, but it's just on that. I don't know. I just feel like I got something, and as a 38-year-old man now compared to when I was fucking 18, 19, 20, just trying to feel like I'm good. I feel like I am good. There's no doubt. There's no doubt.
What's up. That's how it's supposed to be, man. Absolutely. So listen, do me a solid, Terry. Please tell the people how they can find you online so they can lock in with you and follow you and your music.
Terry Monstrosity on Instagram, terrymonstrosity.com. That's my website. You can hit the Bandcamp. I'm on all the streaming platforms. I'm on everything. Facebook, whatever you want to look up. If you just Google Terry Monstrosity, I'm the only one. There is no other. So it's pretty easy.
Absolutely, man. Thank you so much for being here, brother.
No doubt.
Yo, hugs to the family. Thank you so much. Make sure y'all go check out Ergo. We gotta have you back on sometime soon, please.
Man,
We gotta
I'm
have you back
down.
on sometime soon.
I chop it up.
Yo,
No
I need to get you back on when I'm doing a shelf life.
Oh yes, absolutely. Oh, before you go, we got to do it. So, Monster, Ergo, for alarm blaze. How many alarms are we sounding off for Ergo?
32.
No doubt.
Nah,
No
definitely 4 alarms. Yeah, like I said, this album. We're actually just getting ready to wrap up our top choices. Like we did music last week, we're going to be doing a couple other categories this week. But yeah, this album has already made the list for top 5 albums of 2026. Yeah, y'all independents better bring some heat if you're planning on taking that off this list.
You better come with it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I cannot disagree. Full alarms for me. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Go follow Terry Monstrosity. Go to Bandcamp and cops with Terry Monstrosity. Us independent artists, you have no idea how much it means to see that you will share your hard-earned money with us. So, yo, Terry Monstrosity everywhere. Full all blaze. Pantha Politix Podcast. Turn your volume down right now. Oh man, yo, I think that's dope to have the artists on when we review the music.
Mm-hmm. I'm just waiting for the day. Like, when we're talking about Terry's album, I kind of knew it was going to be fire.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I'm just waiting for the day where I get to tell somebody that the album was bullshit to their face.
Oh yeah. I'm very much looking forward to the day when I can be like, hey bro, listen, I understand what you was trying to do. I understand what you was trying to do, but we ain't even ready to get into all that.
Yeah.
So last week we did a lot of we talked about our favorite albums and feature artists and all of that shit from last year, but we didn't get an opportunity to dive into the film side of things too much. So we definitely want to take a look at that because it was a lot of it was actually a pretty good year for cinema last year too.
Yeah, there's one more kind of music thing that we need to do. It's kind of music.
Yeah. Oh shit! Should we do that first?
Yeah, we can lead out of it.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my shit together. I should have had this up already. I'm a little high, and I thought I was super high because Terry's screen was really moving and shit. But I thought that it was just my high ass singing.
No.
And I was like, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm crazy as shit, but I'm not gonna say.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of setup he has, but that shit came for dramatic entrance. Every time he would drop some bar, he'd be like, it'd come right at him. He's like,
damn it. Gotcha, bitch. Oh shit. Oh, wait a minute. What am I looking for? I'm losing my mind.
The AI flips.
Oh, I just failed miserably. You know that? I failed miserably. Inside my brain, we did that last week. And so
all right. Well, we'll do them next week.
No, I'm fucking up. My bad.
It's all good.
Oh shit.
All right, well then let's talk movies.
Oh man. Okay. So I guess okay, so I know that like a lot of times people do top movies from just the year, but like I realized at a point a lot of the movies I watched last year were not from last year. I was just getting to it. You know what I'm saying? So so I guess realistically speaking, in order to kind of encompass the entirety of the year, in actuality of the scope of how we watched it, just maybe the how do we put it? The top 3 new to you films of the year.
Top 3 new to you.
Yeah, no doubt. So you can set it off. I know one of yours was gonna be one of mine, and so it kind of forced me to go a different way. But I'm glad you did because it was one that I'm kind of glad I didn't leave out of the equation. So
no doubt.
Yeah. So
so 2 of mine were actually from this year, which was good. I'll bury the lead. I'll start from the back. So let's go 28 years later. Yeah.
God, tell people. Oh shit. All right.
So 28 years later, I don't know if you guys have seen 28 Days Later. 28 Weeks Later was actually done, like they kept it canon, but it wasn't done by Danny Boyle, who did 28 Days Later. But you know, both good movies in their own right. 28 Days Later just did some new shit when it comes to like zombie flicks. And you know, I get on my horror bag, but I don't like the jump scare bullshit. To me, that stuff's lazy. It's a matter of, can you tell a story? I don't mind jump scares if you have them in there, but is it progressing your story, or are you just relying on jump scares to make the story scary? But with 28 years later, Alex Garland was the writer. Danny Boyle directed it. Their partnership together, I thought, was dope. They took this universe, and they took, you know, this realm of the planet where the zombie apocalypse had occurred. And this is an introspective of what it looked like damn near 30 years later. So it's not like this shit's just popping off. Like, they've been living like this. There are kids that are born at this point that this is all they know. And, you know, from there, you even start to see how the zombies will evolve. And that was pretty dope. Like, the different avenues that they took to show what might happen to these, you know, lifeless but alive forms. And yeah, killed it. You know, very well done as far as the direction went, very well acted. It's got that dude Ralph Fiennes in it. And he was a big part of the movie and a big part of the like promo, but you don't see him for a very like good chunk of the movie. But when he finally enters the film, like, it really does change up the story, and it really shows you know, what this type of thing could do to people in the long term. And you see there this statue of skulls that's actually a thing in the movie. And yeah, smoked it. So yeah, very, very good movie. To the point where they thought that this was going to kind of end everything. But people loved it so much that they are now making a new trilogy based off of just this one. So this is the start of a new trilogy based in the same universe, but building a new story. So yeah, very, very good film if you're down for zombie flicks.
That's dope.
The next one, this was not a 2025 film, but it was new to me. I watched it in 2025, and this was just on some crazy shit. It's called The Hunt.
Oh yeah.
And I think now more than ever, this is an interesting movie, because so basically the overall storyline of The Hunt is, you know, this group kidnaps a gang of people and they throw them out there and they're hunting them. Now, the way that they kind of spinned it, though, was the people that are doing the hunting, they're hardcore liberals that are kidnapping these like right-wingers that have been talking shit on the internet, and they're hunting them. But the reason that became funny,
that's
was, like, it kind of flipped the script. Like, everybody sees the liberals as pussies, and I mean, so do I. But it was just kind of funny to see all of these things kind of play out, and you have a lot of liberal notion coming from these people that are hunting other people. So it is an action flick. It does get a little gory at times, obviously, because they're just hunting motherfuckers. But there's a lot of comedy in it too, and that'll go toward one of my film moments. But yeah, it was a decent flick. New to me, I never saw it, but I caught it this year, and yeah, it's wild.
I gotta check that one out.
The last one was Sinners. I know that was a top movie for a lot of people, but yeah, between the acting, the story, like I said, I kind of like my darker movies. So the fact that it is a horror flick, but it has so much messaging, so much culture, completely well acted. The cast was amazing. And at the end of the day, it just makes you question why white people continue to go out.
Why you go outside, girl? Why did you take your ass outside? I still ain't understood that shit to this day. And if y'all go through this award season and Michael B. Jordan don't win anything, I know something. Because he damn sure deserved it for that one. That was gonna be one. That's the one that the main one that that one was definitely gonna be. Yeah, Sinners was special. Very, very, very well executed. Absolutely. Yeah. I got to see that hunt shit. I got to see that hunt shit. Oh shit. You talking? I can't hear you. Nope. Pause. Can't hear you. Nope.
What about now?
Yep. Pause.
Me? I still can't hear you.
Oh yeah. I can hear you. You can't hear me. Okay, hold up. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I think StreamYard's hating.
Yeah, I think so. They playing. Okay, hold up. 1 2 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Oh man. Try to show Cinder some love. Look what happened.
I still got nothing.
Shit. Hello?
Nope. You want to drop out and come back in? I don't know. Right now, it actually shows that you're muted, so I don't know if you need to unmute on StreamYard.
One, two.
Nah,
nope.
Still nothing. Sorry, y'all. Apparently, we had some technical difficulties. StreamYard been messing with our shit. I don't know why, but we will get through it. He'll be back in a second, though. But hopefully, y'all can start dropping what some of your top movies were of 2025.
You hear me now?
He's back, but I still can't hear him.
Got to be more careful. Shit. Hold
Did your mic cable get pulled or something?
Nah.
I don't know. Check your soundboard or something. Okay. Now it's showing that you're muted on StreamYard. Now you're back.
Okay, yeah. I did that on the shit.
Okay. So one thing that I was going to bring up at the end, but since Sev is having technical issues, I'll do it now. On TikTok, I've been kind of maneuvering things to figure out if I should drop all the videos at once or if I should look at like dropping them steadily throughout the week. It seems like we get more views from people when I drop them throughout the week. So I don't know how often people are coming to the page to watch all the videos or if they're just catching them on their timelines. Drop a comment, whether it be on the place you're listening or over on TikTok, and let me know how you want the videos to be dropped, and I'll just take people's advice by the majority.
Drop them on their head.
Yeah, I still ain't hearing shit, bro.
1, 2. This is some bullshit.
Can you do the mic directly into the computer rather than the soundboard?
Yeah, I can try that. Let me see.
We're at 150, so if we need to, we can always just wrap it up here and chop off all the shit at the end, and then go and do the rest later. Let's see if 9 times the charm.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. This shit ain't. I don't know. This shit is wild.
I ain't gonna try and vamp no more. Okay, so now it's showing that you're muted up on StreamYard. Now you're unmuted on StreamYard, but I still can't hear you. Do you need to change, like, did the source of your microphone change? Because that's how I fixed mine earlier. And the thing is, like, I never changed it to begin with, but I went and changed the source and it popped up. So if you click down on the arrow next to the microphone, see if the sources pop up and go from there. Yeah, I mean, I can't hear you. I've been vamping for like 5 minutes. I got nothing left. Fuck y'all. All right. You want me to exit it? I'll do the closing. All right, y'all. Well, that's Seven Da Pantha. And on behalf of Pantha Politix and Seven Da Pantha, I am Monster Elicit. And fuck that exit. Peace.